Hello guys, my name is Mohammad Naveed and this is our second lecture on MsAccess. In the last video we learned what is MsAccess, why should we use MsAccess and how to create a database. In this lecture we are going to learn tables. Tables are the backbone of any database, whether it is an Excel, MySQL or MsAccess. You will find tables in any database. So let's learn tables. In order to create a table, we need to come at the left hand side of MsAccess and then click on tables, right click and then again click on design view. As you click on design view, you will ask to save your table and give the name. So for example, here I am giving students. It can be any name or you can say Naveed, it will be much better, Naveed place, and then click on OK. As you can see, I have three columns. First is field name, second is data type and third is description. Field name means the name of the column. As you know, tables have columns and rows. For those who don't know what am I talking about, this is for them. I have opened MS Excel. As you can see in MS Excel, we have columns and rows. Columns 1, 2, 3, and rows, the line which is going from left to right, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is called row and this is called column. Here in MS Access we are creating columns. What we are creating? We are creating column. For example, ID, name and course. So for example, here I am giving second column name, that is names, and third is course. So this is called field name, means column names. Now we must talk about data types. Data type means what kind of data will be inside of this column. Let's take an example of an ID. If I open again MS Excel, as you can see we have ID. In ID we are not allowed to put characters. For example, like Naveed, if I write here Naveed, due to the fact it is an ID and it is required number. For example, we say here 1, that will be correct. If we say 2, that will be also correct, and if we say 3, that will also correct. So means we require number, not character. So this is a way that we determine that what kind of data is suitable for the column. Now I suppose you have understood what is mean by data type. So let's learn data type. For example, if we data type, if we talk about the ID, so in ID we need the ID number. For example, 1. For example, if I write something, so I want an automatic for example ID. For example, if I write FB or anything, so it should come come here an ID. So I want an automatic. So automatic means that whenever I enter, you can say as soon as I enter any number or any entry, it will automatically generate an ID. So it's called auto number. Then we have the short text. Short text means that if you are giving the field to your user for the short text, just like username or username and like this. Then we have the long text. Long text is used for example, for comments. For example, if you are giving the field to your user for comments, so this is a long field, means long text is required. Number, you know, date and time. For example, if you are giving this field to your user for date and time, so this date and time. Currency, you know, auto number I told you. Yes and no. For example, as you know that whenever you log in any website or whenever you create an account in any website, so you are asked to click on their privacy policy. This is called checkbox. So just like that, if you want to give the checkbox, say yes or no, click on this. OLE object means that if you want to put the video, or for example if you want to put a video or you can say pictures or like this in this MS Excel, so you can click on OLE object. Hyperlink means that it is just like an link. It is just like a link. For example, if I say that for example, if I click on this link, so I will be reached to my website, for example. So this is called hyperlink. Attachment, if you want to attach anything. Calculate it, if you want to calculate. Lookup wizard means that if you click on lookup wizard, so it will when you go on the table, so the drop down will come. So there are many data type, but you no need to take tension right now, because if you are not getting what I told you, so this is not a mean that if you go further and further, and definitely it will be easy for you to understand. After giving the names and after creating tables and table columns, I will definitely double click on naveedplace.com, and again I will be asked to save my you can say table columns. So I will definitely click on yes, and I have successfully created table columns. As you can see, ID, names and codes. So in this lecture we learned how to create columns in MS Access. So this was for this lecture. I hope you enjoyed and learned. Thank you for watching. Allah Hafiz.